Welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of boys high school basketball. The Cardinals are hosting a monster of an opponent in the Totino-Grace Eagles. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sidelines, and there are always challenges in a season. This one is monumental. The #1 team in 3A basketball.
Yeah, you talk about having your hands full. Cardinals will have their hands full because they're going to be outmanned, by height, athletically, but they play hard, they play scrappy. If they can hit their shots, they have an opportunity.
Well, and we've seen that with the Cardinals all season long. They've got guys that can get it done. They have had a lot of shots and bounces that don't go their way, but they've got an opponent coming in that is #2 in the state overall, #1 in AAA. They've got a couple of big guys that can put up big numbers.
Yeah, led by number 0, Dothan and Janabola. He's averaging over 18 points a game and almost 7 rebounds. He's very athletic around the rim. They love to be active down low. So he's going to lead. The Cardinals, do they have an opportunity? We'll talk about that player who's going to give him an opportunity to see if they can limit him.
Well, and he's not the only big guy they've got down low. So the Cardinals are going to have their work cut out for him in the paint. The guy they look to down low, that's going to be Jaden Ekway. He's their senior captain. They need him to be physical tonight.
Yeah, and I think Coach O had a talk with them. They have to be physical. They have to rebound. You see the numbers there. He needs to be able to score. So he's their big guy right now, and so he's going to have to make sure he stays out of foul trouble and gives these big guys some trouble.
Well, the Cardinals are hoping they can maybe open some eyes and also surprise some teams as they move along through the season. They've got some guys. Can they get it all together? Can they at least stay close with a team as tough as Totino-Grace? We'll find out next. The Eagles and the Cardinals tip off after this on CTN.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected. And we look forward to 10,000 more.
back at the barn, and O is fired up, ready to go. You gotta know when you step into Northwest Suburban Conference gymnasiums, you're gonna see some very tough opponents. You gotta be ready, and this is a measuring stick if they've seen one all season.
Well, you know, and I think the biggest key for the Cardinals, Joe, and we may have touched on it in the opening, I believe, that is really they've got to be successful with their shots. They have to have them to fall. They've been having trouble all season long with getting their shots to fall.
Chapman dips it back, and Taban cashes in very early, just 5 seconds in.
And you know, there's going to be obviously a size differential between these two teams.
It's not as dramatic as I would have expected, really, at least optically early on. Long three-pointer is good for Kirby Wymore.
And that's what Coach O and I talked about, is that, you know, not just Kirby, but again, hitting from beyond the arc will be very important tonight for the Cardinals, because they know they're in a dogfight, and they're going to have to play their very best game of the season to stay competitive against this team.
Right side, Dungy can't find room. Ijanabola three-pointer, that's off the mark. Wymore has the rebound, tries to wiggle his way through traffic, gets it ahead for Imran Mohammed. Mohammed blocked away out of bounds by Jalen Hines. And the longer the Cardinals can keep themselves close in this one, the more confidence they will gain, knowing they're playing one of the best teams in the state of Minnesota. Inbound goes up top. Cody Gogo had to go upstairs to get it. Stops up down low. Gets it back to Ekwe. Ekwe working against Taban. In some trouble. Gets support from Wymore. Wymore takes a bump, gets knocked out of bounds, and turns the ball over.
You know, it doesn't have height listed on the roster for either team. Oh no, it does for the Cardinals, but for the Eagles, it does not have any height. But I mean, you could see the height that Totino has. But you talked about Taban. He's got some size to him. You know, not only the height, but he's got a good athletic build, and he's strong underneath.
Ijanabola going around. Ekwe gets the foul. Will go to the line to shoot two. And that is the challenge for Jaden tonight, is to contain those two big boys.
Well, yeah.
It's a lot of big bodies down low for Totino-Grace.
Well, and you know, Dothan is going to be very active underneath the basket. You can see that in going to the hoop.
Rolls right across the top of the rim on his first attempt. Trying to at least tie it with his first point of the game. Again, averaging 18 points a game. And he has his first of the night. We're tied at 3.
The transitions, really getting back on transition defense is a key now for the Eagles.
Wymore trying to kick it out. Connor Young started to go the other way. And an early turnover on the miscommunication by the Cardinals.
Well, and Joe, that's one thing that the Cardinals can't afford to do, is turn the ball over against this squad.
D'Angelo Dungy into the front court for Totino-Grace. Out to defend is Ekwe. Ijanabola down low for Taban, working against the Gogo. Hooks with the right hand and scores.
Yeah, again, that's what they can do underneath. They take advantage of the size differential, and with Taban, and able to get that bucket. Nice little basket for him.
Gogo lost it off his knee out of bounds right at the Totino bench. And yeah, a little bit of a mismatch again when they have the two big bodies, and Jaden really the only one that can match up with them as far as size-wise. He can only guard one at a time. Ijanabola's jump shot won't fall. Long rebound, last touched by the Cardinals. Just over 2 minutes in, Totino-Grace comes in 11-2. Number 1 in Class 3A, number 2 overall in the state of Minnesota.
Yeah, they're very good.
Ijanabola battling down low. He's got a huge advantage. Takes 3 times, but he finally puts it home. Ekwe to Young, back up top to Mohammed. Puts it on the floor against Ijanabola. Got a pick. The double team comes. Cardinals calling for a timeout from the bench.
Yeah, really good smothering defense from the Eagles.
Yeah, Taban came over on the double team And Ekwe did roll off of the pick that he had set, but just no way for Muhammad to get him the ball.
Okay, Joe, here's your Cardinal trivia question. Who's the leading rebounder on the Coon Rapids team?
Totino-Grace.
Got it, but not by much. But you got that right. You know what you won? Absolutely nothing.
A little extra piece of respect for Shapiro.
Yeah, I got a piece of lint in my
Goes
pocket.
a long way.
Yes.
Very early 7-3 lead. Coon Rapids does have the ball. Called the timeout as Imran Mohammed was caught in a double team, and every possession could be important when we get down to the end if the Cardinals are fortunate enough to be able to keep pace with the mighty Eagles.
And Imran has played really well as six-man off the bench. Got the opportunity to get the start tonight.
Young hands it off to Gogo. Will bring it in. Muhammad on the left side, working against Ijadabola down low. Ekwe bobbled it. Young in the corner, looking to find some room. Cross court. Muhammad got it off, and it's good just before the buzzer sounded.
Yeah, he just released it. That was really a good pressure shot by Muhammad.
Chapman down low. Ijadabola reverse basket.
Yeah, it's a tough answer down low for Coon Rapids.
Three-pointer off the mark this time for Connor Young. Ijadabola quickly up court for Hines on the baseline, kicks it out. Three-point effort for Tion Chapman is good.
That was nothing but net. And again, just working the ball to the open man, and he's able to drop it. 12-6 lead.
Wymore caught in a double team, throws it right into the bread basket of D'Angelo Dungy. Dungy goes back the other way for an easy two. And a forced turnover as Imran Mohammed shuffled his feet.
Again,
just like that, the Eagles are starting to pull away.
We just got a text from Scott Stork, and Scott offered to buy you a gift certificate for getting the trivia right. And I think it's to the Cardinals store.
Ijadabola an open look for three. It's off the mark. The rebound by Chapman. Back up top, and now back to Chapman in the corner for three. That won't go. Taban couldn't control it. Wymore gets it to Young. Cardinals quickly up court. Imran Mohammed in and out on the three-pointer.
That was, and again, nice job getting the ball down court and getting Mohammed open for that opportunity.
Taban drives baseline, gets the contact. Will go to line to shoot two.
Against Mohammed, I believe. Yep. So that will be his first, team's second.
Dungy leads the first one short.
Checking in for Totino-Grace, number 21,
Luther Bungie into the game for the first time. Dungy missed them both. Ijadabola takes it right back to the rim and scores. And it's a 10-point lead. Left side, Young finds room on the baseline, kicks it out. Muhammad thought about this shot, goes to the paint instead. Left wide for Wymore, he's able to recollect it. He'll take the three-pointer, it's off the mark. The rebound by Bungie. He hands it off there for Tion Chapman. Into the corner, Hines back to Chapman. Directing traffic underneath Hines. Working against that way, able to find enough room to put it up and in.
Again, working down low. Again, they do a really nice job of it. And it's tough for the Cardinals because they don't have that height down low.
An 11-0 run for the Eagles. Imran Mohammed, little floater won't go. Bungie another rebound. Chapman pushing it up court for D'Angelo Dungy. Dungy leaves it off. Ijadabola back to Dungy down low. A lot of red jerseys. Lost the handle, got it back. Three-pointer for Hines is good.
Yeah, again, they do a nice job. Looked like they were almost going to give up possession of it, but able to keep it and then get it to Hines for the three. 21-6 lead now for the Eagles.
Left side, Kyler Young back to Cody to go up top. Larking against Bungie, runs left side. Rolls it across the top of the rim. Ijadabola ahead. Dungy drives and scores.
Got a little bit of pressure here by the Eagles.
Muhammad hands it on to Jaden Ekwe. Now Cody to go. Gets around the corner on Bungie. Underneath, he draws the foul.
You don't get it. You don't just stand up there.
Let's go with number 3.
Foul's going to go against Jalen Hines.
First team foul.
That's his first, just the first on the Eagles here in the first half.
And Joey Walker.
Joey Walker in along with Aiden Crooks for Coon Rapids. Imran Mohammed high on the right side working against Ijadabola. Ijadabola able to poke it away. Walker able to with it now at the top of the key working against Bungie and nearly had it stripped away by Chapman, but Chapman's going to be called for the reach-in.
So that's his first team second. Yeah, going after the steal. He didn't agree with it. He said, what about it? That was, I had all ball.
They always do. Crooks up top to Cody to go. Left side now. Wymore. Had it tipped away as he tried to go up. Crooks gets it back to the go-go. Finds way around the left side, put too much on it. Bungie has the rebound, and the Eagles quickly down court. Hines baseline, I'm sorry, that's Keyshawn Roll.
Okay.
On the baseline for the bucket. And Roll scores at one end, then takes the contact at the other to draw the charge.
Yeah, his feet were set for sure.
Roll into the front court. Right side against Walker up top. Ijadabola knocks down a three, nice and clean. It's a 21-0 run. Wymore attacking the rim against the trees, blocked away out of bounds.
Talk to each other.
Foul's going to be called on A.J. Taban.
Foul is called on number 23, A.J. Taban.
So that'll be Taban's first, team third.
Inbound goes to Wymore in the left corner. Working against Roll, spins around, his fadeaway won't fall. Nice hustle for the rebound by Imran Mohammed. Cardinals working around the perimeter. Joey Walker against Ijadabola. Hands it off for Kirby Wymore. Right side, Crooks. Crooks attacking against Tian Chapman, and Chapman comes away with a steal. Up court, Ijadabola to Bungie. Driving left side, and he scores.
Yeah, and again, he did a good job of not getting contact on the offensive end. Coach O was going to take a timeout, and then he was able to use his body as a shield and able to put the ball in his left hand and get the bucket. 30-6 now in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, you got to be concerned about Ijadabola. He knew that he would freeze at least one defender. Luther Bungie just driving the lane.
Yep.
Takes it up strong and scores.
Yep, absolutely.
They have a number of different guys that they contribute on a regular basis. They do have one of their other leading scorers on the shelf tonight.
Well, 3 players, Shea Jackson, Malachi Hill, and Dan Zoa out with various injuries.
You've got the actual numbers. I think Malachi was averaging 14 or somewhere in that neighborhood. So another guy adding big numbers, but so far they have not been hurting for scoring. They have scored 23 unanswered.
Coach Nick Carroll told me that, Hill's out for about 5 weeks from now, and Jackson and Zoa, they're going to be back by next week. So they'll get both those guys back for next week. But Malachi Hill, a little bit longer before he's able to return to the court.
Always hate to hear it. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cardinals slip a pass through, and finally DeGogo gets a score on the baseline. A little over commitment on the defensive end.
Well, yeah, and Cardinals needed a bucket for sure.
Great backdoor look to a cutting Ijadambola, and he scores easily.
Yeah, and that's a regular part of their diet in terms of that backdoor cut. They love to do that. They've got the athletic ability to make sure they get the pass out, and then another turnover by the Cardinals.
Yeah, Taban with a great feed too. Taban can't quite handle the pass. Recovered by Chapman. Second chance wouldn't go. Joey Walker will just take it on the run to the other end. Kicks it back to Cody DeGogo, and now Muhammad left side for Wymore. They'll work it back to Joey Walker. He'll put it on the floor, working against Bungie, and he's going to get the foul on Luther Bungie. That'll be number 4 against Totino-Grace.
And that'll be Bungie's first.
Dungy and Hines checking back in for Totino-Grace. Wymore, quick 3, in and out. Taban the rebound.
It's kind of been the story of the Cardinals season, those in and out buckets.
Roll stops up, kicks it back out. In the corner, Bungie leaves the 3-pointer short. DeGogo has the rebound. He'll lead the charge the other way. Wymore, a little pump fake, then lost the handle. And it was tipped away from him, so Cardinals able to keep it.
32-8 lead for Totino-Grace with a little over 8 minutes remaining in the half.
Muhammad needs support, finds Crooks in the corner, back to Muhammad, and way back out and around. Joey Walker working against Bungie, kicks it back out to DeGogo. Little pump fake, D'Angelo Dungy gets dusted. DeGogo leaves it short. Crooks ties up Taban for the rebound. Cardinals win on the possession arrow. Talk about losing a size battle, but coming away with the basketball. Aiden Crooks definitely not the biggest guy on the floor.
No.
Inbound, Imran Muhammad, a little pump fake, drew Taban in. Got past him with the shot off the rim. Taban on the bounce. Dungy can't get it to fall. The rebound by Hines. He's in traffic, gets the foul.
Believe it on Wymore, I believe that's who they'll call this one on. Nope.
It's going to go against Aiden Crooks.
That'll be his first, team 4th.
Cody DeGogo bringing the effort, gets in the passing lane, breaks it up. Last touched by Taban. Cardinals win the turnover.
Hard-working Cody DeGogo. He's always hustling on both ends of the court.
Wymore working against Roll. Can't find room on the left side. Gives it up to Imran Muhammad. Muhammad crosses over against Hines. Bungie comes in support. Crooks will take the 3, and he will knock it down.
Yeah, big 3 by Crooks. And again, they need production off the bench, and that was a nice opportunity there.
Driving and drawing the foul at the other end is Tion Chapman.
That's on the go-go.
The Cardinals number 5, according to the go-go, is
I'm sorry, it was D'Angelo Dungy.
5, 1, 2, number 14, D'Angelo Dungy. Inside the goal, checks back in with Tia Chapman.
One more for Dungy. Can't get the second one to go. Out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Tabon made a move, nice move to the inside, almost had that rebound.
Aiden Crooks trying to get around Dungy, gives it back up to Imran Mohammed, leaves it off with Kirby Wymore. Crooks, left side against Dungy. To the corner for Wymore, and he knocks down a 3.
And they need number 3 to get hot.
Full court pressure, a little pump fake, and Tion Chapman able to get into the front court. Throws it up on the run, thought he got the foul on Wymore, nothing called. And it's going to be Cardinal ball. You can't believe it.
Yeah. Now we're seeing a little pressure.
Maybe because you're up by 20 points and you're 7 inches and 30 pounds heavier than the guy you tried to take that bump from. Just theories. Because there was definitely contact. Crooks almost bobbled it, but able to come up with the ball. Wymore from forever away. This one rims out. The go-go took the contact, and foul's going to be called against Tabon.
Oh. That'll be his second, team 5th. A little too physical.
Hard to see on that one.
Yeah,
what led up to the contact.
Something may have happened before, but I didn't see that as a foul. But what do I know?
Not much.
Apparently. That's what I've been told.
Isaiah Rainey in for the first time tonight. Hands it off for Kirby Wymore.
Get out, Cody!
Well, giving coach Joey Walker walked.
As soon as it starts coming, get out. As soon as it starts coming, just go.
Dungy will bring it across midcourt. Gets it back from Ijadabola and hits a 3. Rainey puts it on the floor, hands it off to Wymore, a little head fake. Drives against Tabon, left it short. Ijadabola down court. Dungy on the run, gets the contact from Connor Young, and will go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Yeah, again, tried to stay under control to see if he could get the bucket as well, and just couldn't get it to drop, but he will try and earn him from the stripe. You can see Connor Young got the contact there.
You can see why this team is so dangerous.
Yeah.
They can get up court in a big hurry, and they have a number of guys that really like to and know how to take it straight to the rim.
That is very true.
Dungy hits them both. The lead is 24. Walker through a double team.
Oh, they're quick hands.
Eventually pokes free, and with numbers, Dungy bobbled it, looks for help, gives it to Ijadabola, and he flushes it. It's a 40-14 lead.
Oh, another takeaway. Oh.
Young battles through, gets it to Wymore, now to Gogo. Will run to the rim, hands off to Walker. He lost the handle, out of bounds, and they turn it over to the Eagles. Not much you can do to stop that one.
No, there's nothing you can do to stop that one. There's nobody that's going to get in his way.
Chapman and Dungy down low, flips it back over his head and in.
Cody took a little contact coming back on defense, but nothing was called.
Poked away from Walker, and good hustle by Giannabola. Quick timeout by Coach Carroll and the Totino bench to get that possession back and make sure that they held on to it.
Yeah, again, I mean, they're so quick in the passing lanes. They get hands in the passing lane, causing turnovers. And then, as you mentioned, they're so quick to get back on transition, to get back into their offense. You got to be very impressed with this Eagle team, especially missing 3 contributors.
4:30 to go in this first half. They have a 28-point lead, and they have possession.
Speaking of contributors, Red's in the house. There he is. #1 fan of the Cardinals.
And if you didn't know it, it's right there for you on the jacket.
Absolutely. Well deserved. He's here all the time.
Keyshawn Roll into the front court, left side, hands it off to Giannabola. Up top, Bungie will put it on the floor, working against Ekwe. Roll, drives left side, back out. Bungie thought about the shot, instead drives and flushes himself. And it's a 30-point lead.
And the fans here, from the Eagle fans, are going crazy. Another turnover.
Roll, drives and scores.
Scoring for Totino, #2, Keyshawn Roll.
Timeout, Cardinals.
Timeout taken by the Cardinals.
It's another 13-0 run. They had their original run 23-0.
Their second flush of the game for the Eagles.
Luther Bungie looked at Giannabola. He said, I can do that. I can do that in traffic.
Yep.
And he did.
He for sure did. Right now, the Cardinals are trying to figure out just what can we do to try and get into this game.
Well, you have to try and settle the nerves and get rid of the frustration and work one possession at a time.
Yep.
And if you look at the scoreboard, it's hard not to feel defeated.
Yes, absolutely.
Rainey gets it across midcourt, leaves it off with Imran Mohammed. Wymore gets the pick, finds a little bit of room, drives, dishes to Rainey into the lane, and scores.
Yeah, nice shot, nice offensive play. Worked for a bucket here.
Jalen Hines hands it off to Chapman. They work it back to the near side for a roll. Back up top. Jalen Hines for 3. It's good.
Yeah, that was deadly from way outside, way out the top of the key. He has 8.
Cardinals work the perimeter. Rainey trying to lean in against Hines. Will instead give it off to Imran Mohammed. Jaden Ekwe hands it off to Young. Young back up top to Rainey. Rainey spins against Giannabola. Ekwe tried to spin to the lane. He also ran into Dothan and Giannabola. When you're that big, you can take up a lot of room.
Yes.
2:35 to go here in the first half. Three-pointer for Young is off the mark. Took some contact afterward, nothing called. A breakaway, and Jalen Hines just lays it home.
Yeah, just too easy.
Three-pointer off the mark. Hines has the rebound. Giannabola cross to roll for three. That won't go. Putback is good for Tion Chapman.
Great follow.
Into the final 2 minutes of this first half. Imran Mohammed drives and scores.
Whoa. Nice catch, Cody.
Good hustle. To knock that out of bounds. Went into the bench and protected by his teammate Cody DeGogo, so he wouldn't take any harm.
Dungy backs out. Great feed underneath. It's off the mark for Taban. He got it back. Roll on the back door. We'll put it home.
55-18 in favor of the Eagles.
Rainey lost the handle. Taban hands it off to Jadabola. He drives.
Good D, Okoye.
Blocked away, and he thought he was fouled, but no call.
No call. But they will retain possession.
Chapman quick in. The tip by Jadabola won't go, and then
yeah, he's going
to be called for the foul. It's good position by Imran Mohammed.
Jadabola again. The first miss, tried to get his rebound and went over the top of Mohammed, and he'll go to the line to see if he can get some points from the stripe.
Foul number 7, so 1-1 for Mohammed at the other end.
He earns a second.
Hits them both. Jadabola working against Ekwe down low. Ekwe got a piece of it. Cardinals with the numbers. Wymore for 3. It's good.
Those are the things the Cardinals need to do. Get the stop on defense, come back and hit the 3.
Jadabola in the corner. Cross court. Chapman will put it on the floor. Back to Jadabola for 3. That one's in and out. The rebound tipped around. Controlled by Jaden Ekwe. Rainey on the run. Crosses over against Jadabola. Gets some room down low. Kicks it back out to Ekwe. Ekwe's got the size advantage, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. It's the second charge taken by Keyshawn Roll.
Foul is called number 44, Jaden.
That's Jaden's second. 7th team foul on Coon Rapids. 28 seconds remaining in the half.
One of the few instances where the Cardinals actually had a size advantage.
Yeah, doesn't happen very often.
Not able to exploit it because it was well played by Roll. Tip free, Roll able to recover. Gets it to Dungy. Dungy against Rainey. Gets some help from Blocker, kicks it out though to Roll for a 3-pointer from the corner. Won't go. Rebound tip controlled by Mohammed. Mohammed's pass taken back by Dungy. Dungy will lay it up and in all by himself. Just before the buzzer. And the Eagles will go to the locker room with a great big lead, 57-23 at the half. We will take a break and be back with more from the Fieldhouse after this on CTN.
Welcome back to Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. We're at the break. The Cardinals trailing the Eagles from Totino-Grace 57-23. Coach, your impressions of that first half?
I mean, we know that they're incredibly good. You know, I mean, it's they do a good job. He does a good job. They play hard. But I mean, he can pick whatever. You know, I mean, they get kids from all over that go there. And you know, the thing we knew in order to compete at all, we know we're undersized. We're getting killed on the board, so we know we needed to make shots. There's a stretch out there. I mean, it was so dang cold, like the chickens were lining up to get in the damn oven, you know, and when you can't make any shots, they're just gonna convert on you. I think our guys are trying their best. They're playing hard. I mean, I got our kids here, and you know, we're not getting the top kids from across the whole state, you know, to get here. Our guys are, again, trying to compete, but when you can't make shots against anybody, I mean, we've struggled against teams that they're roasting by 50, and when we don't make shots, we lose into those similar teams by 30. When we go for a stretch like we do in the first half, you're just not going to beat these good teams. Second half for us, again, I got a lot of boys that go hard every day, you know, just for them, just being confident in themselves, attacking when the opportunity is there, you know, not passing the open looks. If we get inside, look to go up, and just, you know, just play hard and move on to the next, man. That's all we can do.
Thanks, Coach. Go talk to the guys. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll talk about that first half right after this.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Welcome back to Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. A big hole for the Cardinals to try and dig out of. We knew they were coming in against a monumental champion, one of the best teams in the league. Kirby Wymore, first basket of the ball game for the Cardinals, put the Cardinals in front for a short time. And they hung around for the first couple of minutes. And then once this Eagles team started to fly, boy, did they take off. They went on a 23-0 run over a period of about 5 minutes in the early going. They later had a run of 20-2 just to squash any Cardinal hopes of a true comeback at the midway point there. But now here they are, 35 points up at the break.
You know, Coach O talked to us at the break, and they knew that this is a challenge for them. Totino did pretty much whatever they wanted to do for the most part. I thought, really nice inside-out game and really, really good on defense. I thought really solid transition game. They got it. Yeah, they're very fast, very quick, very athletic, and you can see why they're ranked where they are and where their record is. It's surprising almost that they have a couple of losses in a way, but they're dominating for sure.
Yeah, they are going to be a team to contend with come March. Cardinals just trying to do better in the second half and creep that score a little bit closer than the 34 they trail by at the half. We'll take a break. Have more from Roger E. Carlson after this. You're watching live high school boys basketball on CTN.
All right, Joe. In high school football, the snap ends when A, the ball is moved from its place on the ground, B, the ball leaves the snapper's hands, or C, the ball touches the ground or any other player. You don't have to raise your hand, Joe. Yes, Joe?
I love football.
Ah, yikes.
We're back at the Roger E. Carlson, getting ready to start the second half. I'm here with Eagle coach Nick Carroll. Nick, you pretty much did what you wanted to do on that court. I thought, inside-out game was good. I thought your defense played well, transition. Your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, I think we wanted to come in here and just play really hard and set the tone for the effort and urgency we're going to have. I thought the guys did a good job with that. There's always stuff to clean up. I thought our shot making was just okay. Missed some open ones that we'd like to make. We need to do a better job with tippy-tap rebounds on the offensive side. But when the Coon Rapids guys, like Mike just doesn't, they play so hard, it can muck stuff up sometimes. And, we're trying to play as hard as we can.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We'll take a quick break, and then the tip-off the second half will start right next.
Did you know you can raise backyard chickens? But a permit is required, and there's a limit of 4 female chickens per property. No roosters or other fowl are allowed. And there are specific rules for the chicken coop and run. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
back at the barn, ready to get the second half underway. If it wasn't a daunting enough challenge, I should say, for the Coon Rapids Cardinals to face the Totino-Grace Eagles, how about putting 18 minutes on the clock and starting out by just giving them 34 extra points? To be fair, the Eagles have earned every bit of it. They have been impressive and every bit as good as advertised. Open look from the corner, and a three-pointer is good for D'Angelo Dungy. Dungy had 14 in the first half. Picks up right where he left off. Young cross court to Gogo. Ekwe back out. Imran Mohammed for three is good.
Mohammed starts off the second half, training 3.
He's got 10 in the game. Pick and roll, then they kick out. Dungy thought about this shot, then put it on the floor. Ijadambola to the paint. Cuts back, misses it. Gets his own rebound. Takes it back up, misses that one too. Tipped and finally controlled by Mohammed. Up court to Young. Thought about this shot, will put it on the floor instead. Wymore will take the shot immediately, and he'll drain it. Dungy working against Young, won't give him the middle. Leaves it back for Taban. Into the paint, working against Jaden Ekwe. Turns back to his right, kicks it out. Dungy to Taban for three, and he almost got the roll, but instead Mohammed in good position. Wymore, a little head fake. Then a little fade away on the baseline. That did everything but fall through the hole. Ijadambola drives, basket will count, plus the foul. I think this might be number 3 against Jaden.
Basket counts by Ijadambola.
Nope, they're going to give it to...
They give it to Connor Young.
Connor Young.
So that'll be his second. 16 points for Ijadambola.
Not able to convert on the three-point play. Go up court for the Cardinals. Mohammed and now Ekwe. Back out. Mohammed another three-point, and that one is perfect.
He has 13 to lead the scoring for the Cardinals.
Ijadambola saves it back to Chapman. Steps back and hits a three in response. Timeout, Totino-Grace.
33-point lead for the Eagles, but they want to talk about things here. I imagine Coach Novak wants to just make a bit of an adjustment, something he sees out there to start this second half.
Just told during the half that the SLPCR boys hockey team has had to postpone their planned outdoor game with Northern Edge as part of Hockey Day Minnesota on Saturday due to the extreme cold that is expected. I wonder if it's going to affect the Hockey Day Minnesota festivities in White Bear Lake.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I would have to imagine it will.
I didn't even know that game was a planned outdoor game. We have it on our schedule. And normally,
wouldn't you have been surprised?
I would have been. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't just show up and not know about it. I would have probably been underdressed.
We would have been in. We would have been
inside. That's true.
You're probably right.
Because we're babies.
Jaden Ekwe leaves it on for Connor Young. Young walks into a double team, and it's nearly intercepted by D'Angelo Dungy. Cameron Rainey in for the first time. It's Isaiah in the first half. Young to the lane, to Rainey, left side, crosses back, throws it up at the buzzer, and caught the rim, so no violation to Gogo. Intercepts the long pass. Connor Young will take a three, and he'll drain it. Quickly to the other end, Ijanabola comes up short. Rainey trying to kick it out, taken away by Dungy. He's on the run at the other end. Goes past Jaden Ekway and lays it up and in.
Yeah, he was going to take Ekway to the paint, and I think he had every intention of going for the hoop. I don't think he was going to distribute there.
Young looking for Ekway. Ekway wasn't expecting it. A takeaway for the Eagles. Dungy drives baseline and scores 69-35. Totino-Grace.
Dungy leads all scorers with 21.
DeGogo drives, scores. No, did not score, but he did get the foul. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Dothan and Ijanabola called for the foul.
His third personal.
That's his third.
Cardinals 4 3-pointers in the first 4 minutes of this second half.
Yeah. Coach O fired him up.
DeGogo only makes 1 of 2. And again, Eagles so quick to the other end. Chapman puts it on the floor, drives past Walker, left it short. Joey Walker the rebound. Up court to Wymore. He'll take the three on the move. That's off the mark. Walker has the rebound. DeGogo to Muhammad left side. Muhammad spinning to the baseline. Kicks it out. Wymore a little pump fake. Steps back. Connor Young will put it on the floor, and now DeGogo. He'll take the three. That one's off the mark. The rebound by Tion Chapman. He's pressured by Wymore in the backcourt.
They're going to call Wymore on the foul. That'll be his first.
Foul is called number 3, Andrew Wymore, his first personal. Second team foul on the Cardinals in the second half.
Chapman working against Wymore, finds room, takes the three, it's short. Rebound by Bungie. Takes it back up, that won't go. Tip back up and in by A.J. Taban. DeGogo's pass deflected, taken away by the Eagles. That one maybe too far. What a save back to the middle by Chapman.
There's somebody
take away by Young. A three-pointer from forever away by Wymore, rolled right across the top of the rim. Bungie's pass taken away by Connor Young behind the back to Walker. He gets the bucket and the foul on Bungie. What a play by Connor Young.
Absolutely. Just a heads-up play defensively and a great behind-the-back dish.
Foul is called at 21.
Bungie's first foul, team's second for the Eagles here in the second half.
Walker can't convert, but Imran Muhammad able to get the rebound. Three-pointer from the corner won't go. Bungie had it, but ripped away by Walker again. Then his pass stolen by Rowley on the break. He'll roll it across the top. Rebound by Chapman, leaves it back for Bungie. Bungie is blocked away by Muhammad. Cardinals in transition the other way. Crooks from the corner, that won't go. Bungie, the long rebound, gets it to Chapman down the right side. Chapman will give it back to roll. Giannabola drives and he is fouled. He will go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's aggressive when he goes to the paint.
It's going to be called against Wymore again, his second.
At the line to shoot 2, number 0, Giannabola.
Just under 12 minutes remaining in this second half. Giannabola trying to get back to his average with still a lot of basketball in front of us. Came in averaging just over 18. That was .17. And he hits the second one clean. Go drives, kicks, intercepted by Giannabola. His pass taken away by Wymore. Wymore cuts back across and puts Giannabola on the deck. And then he's going to be called for the charge as Bungie got in position and drew the contact.
Yeah, that
third offensive foul against the Cardinals.
Quick 3, the third foul against Wymore.
Fans love to see him dropping Giannabola.
Absolutely.
Bungie working against Joey Walker up top. Left side, roll. Puts it on the floor. Right side for Chapman. He's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 3.
Call that a go-go. That's Cody's second, team 5th.
That's one he'd like to have back.
Yeah, absolutely.
But don't want to give him unchallenged 3-point looks either. Chapman rolls it across the top and out. Able to hit 2 of 3. Go. Lost the handle as he crossed midcourt, but able to get it back to Imran Mohammed. He lost the handle trying to get around Hines. Roll up court. Giannabola cross court. Chapman thought about the 3. Steps to his right and knocks it down. And it's a 40-point lead.
Yeah, he has 13 points on the evening.
Walker driving baseline. He is fouled by Roll and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Joey Walker will check in at the free throw line. Foul is called on number 2, Keyshawn Roll. His first, team 3rd. Walker to shoot 2.
Eagles do have some seniors.
They do.
But only 4.
Right.
We've seen a lot of all 4 of them. Dothan Giannabola, Tion Chapman, D'Angelo Dungy, and Luther Bungie are their 4 seniors.
Talented individuals,
but
for sure.
they've got a lot of depth that's going to be coming back for them. And again, this is a team that number 1 in AAA this year, and they're showing why. 40-point lead as Roll brings it up court against Wymore. Walker tried to steal, but instead an open look from the left side for Hines. And a rebound that Wymore wisely lets go out of bounds as he knew that Jalen Hines had slipped. Wasn't going to be able to get to that rebound. To go into the front court, working against Roll. Right side, Wymore splits a couple of defenders. That's going to come up just short. Bungie has the rebound up court, bobbled by Chapman. He's able to recover in the corner. Up top, Jadabola puts it on the floor, drops it off down low. Turning with it, roll. He'll bring it back up top. Hands it off to Chapman. Chapman steps back, long two. And he hit it. Ref was a little bit unsure which way he wanted to call it. Saw him signal 2 and then signal 3, and here's a breakaway and a drop of the basket for Chapman. And Chapman has scored the last 10 points for, well, the last 10 points in the ballgame.
Yeah, he has 17.
Walker turnaround shot won't go, gets his own rebound, puts it home.
Yeah, just a really nice follow. I mean, you know, he didn't get that first one, but stayed with it.
On the baseline, Bungie makes it look easy.
He has a half a dozen.
Good movement to get him alone down low. Connor Young, an open look for 3, that's good. Jadabola will take the jump shot from 16 feet out. He gets the roll and drops it down. He's got 20.
Yeah, up over his average now.
Young down low, Wymore out to Walker, and he hesitated and he took a step.
Yeah, he did.
Little pump fake, faked himself up. We are more than midway through this second half, and with a 43-point lead for Totino-Grace, the clock will run.
Got teed up.
Cody being called for the tech for something he said as the ref was walking by. Coach Ogoric not happy with his player, but also didn't feel that was a call that needed to be made.
No.
It's hard to control emotion when, especially when you're on the wrong end of a lopsided score.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
Hines hits the second of the technical fouls.
He has 11.
Hines will bring it into the front court. Drive left side, split a couple of defenders, but it rolled off the top. Crooks gets it to Wymore on the run. Young, a 3 from the corner. That's going to be just short. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Hines. He'll give it to Roll on the run. His pass taken away by Wymore. Behind the defense, Imran Mohammed is fouled and will go to the line and shoot 2.
He took a hard fall, but he seems to be okay. Yep, he's all right. Smile on his face.
Number 10, Griffin Carroll.
Some new bodies on the floor for Totino-Grace. Griffin Carroll is fresh on the floor and got that foul. Dominic Goldseth out there as well. Muhammad hits the first. And Muhammad hits them both. Nice game for him, and he's got 15.
Yeah, no, he's solid. He's been playing really well as of late.
Togogo has, Wymore has a dozen. Rolls that nice roll off the bench. Crooks hits a 3 at the other end.
That's his second 3.
Roll finds room and lays it home.
And made that one look easy. He has 10 off the bench.
Wymore from the corner. That one won't go. Roll has the rebound. Waits for traffic to clear, puts it on the floor. Bungie with some room. He rolls it across the top of the iron. Muhammad quickly to the other end. Wymore, a 3 on the go is good.
Kirby with 15 on the night.
Three-pointer from the left side for Goldseth is in and out. Rebound battled for Wymore. Wins it for the Cardinals. Muhammad to the other end. Picked up defensively by Bay. Gets it to Wymore. He gets to the lane and scores a little runner. Big defensive play. Crooks blocks it away out of bounds as Carroll drove baseline. Abe Kamara into the game. Princeton Bay.
Checking in for the Cardinals, number 24,
Ahmed Kona into the game for the Cardinals. Boy, that one. Cameron Rainey kind of lost his mark.
Yep.
And then Carroll had a tip off of his tip of his finger, and as Rainey turned around, I think fell right into his feet, out of bounds. DeVoe, Caden DeVoe is the other Eagle fresh on the floor. Joey Walker, a little aggressive. We'll put DeVoe at the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Missed the front end. Rainey flew for that rebound. It's kicked away from him. That was Isaiah Rainey. Both Rainey boys on the court. I'm seeing double. With a long three-pointer for Griffin Carroll. Inside the final 2 minutes, Crooks trying to pass. It was knocked away. Carroll leads the rush, gets it to Bay. Huge defensive play by Walker, only delays the inevitable. Again, defense comes up with a steal for Totino-Grace down low. Another three-point for Carroll is good. He scored the last 8 points in this game. And it's 99-53. Kona drives, that's blocked away. Cardinals recover, Crooks for 3. That won't go. Walker goes up and gets it. His turnaround won't go. Battles for his rebound again, this time out of bounds to the Eagles. Into the final 60 seconds. Win number 12 on the year for Totino-Grace.
Yeah, and convincing style for sure.
Kamara drives right side. Carroll in the corner. That was partially blocked. They get it back to him. Carroll goes back underneath. Bay kicks it out to Goldseth. There's a steal by Joey Walker. Forgot the basketball, came back to get it.
Yeah, you need it. It's important in this game.
Walker drives against Goldseth. put it up. They can't get it to go. Carroll will push it up court. Kamara on the run, a little too much on it. Isaiah Rainey to Cameron Rainey. Cameron Rainey will slow down. Had to dodge Kamara, who is coming back in, but he'll just dribble out the final couple of seconds. And this game will be history, not the result the Cardinals were hoping for. They knew they were up against a giant, but they were hoping they could keep a little bit better pace. They did keep it from going to triple digits.
They did that, and they knew, like you said, they knew coming in it was a monumental task, and you can see why this team is rated number 1 in AAA. They are so good. They're so diverse. They're deep, athletic. They're tall. They stretch. They're very impressive.
Yep, they were every bit as good as advertised.
Kind of like you, Joe. Every bit as good as advertised.
Yeah, we don't spend much on advertising in this world.
Yeah.
So the upcoming looks a little bit different. There is no hockey on Saturday on Hockey Day Minnesota. It's too cold for Hockey Day Minnesota. Very disappointing. That's a good one, too. They're going to play that one on Valentine's Day. Northern Edge is a team that has a good chance against. That's St. Francis and someone else. There's two teams that combine. Anyway, boys basketball, we'll see this team again against Osseo. They'll take a run at the Orioles. Hope they can win that battle of the Bards. We'll have the gymnastics team going the same that very next day against Champlain Park. And then we see the boys hockey team against St. Francis. And that is on, St. Francis is the other one.
Yeah.
That's on the 24th. It just moved to the bottom. That game will not happen on the 24th. It's St. Francis and North Branch.
Correct.
That make Northern
up
Edge.
Northern Edge. Okay,
So.
gotcha. Cool.
But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Totino-Grace 99, Coon Rapids 53. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN for the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro. I'm Joe Young saying good night.